My leadership tip today has to do with honor. Honor is something that is definitely lost in our society, especially in American society. But it's something that is so important for anyone to expect promotion in their lives. They must also have honor first in their lives. There are only two people in the Bible that Jesus marveled at their faith. Both of them happened to be unbelievers. One of them was a man who was a centurion. He was an enemy to the Jews, but he was kind to the Jews. And he sent his servants to Jesus for Jesus to tell him that one of his servants was ill and he needed Jesus to heal him. And so Jesus begins to come back to this man's house, and according to Luke's story, he sees this from a distance, sends another set of servants out, and says this, I'm not worthy to have you come into my house, but I'm a man under authority, so I understand how powerful your words are. Just speak the word, and my servant will be healed. Because I am a man who says to one, go, and he goes, one come, and he comes, one do this, and he does it. And he does it. And so he understood authority. Jesus said, I have not found such great faith, not in any of you people of Israel. So when we see how important honor is in regards to faith, we have to bring it back to our relationship with those that are in authority over us. I remember one time in my life, I had my pastor was someone that I had taught in Bible school. So at one point in our lives, he was a Timothy to me. He was someone that I was his mentor. I was instructing him. I was discipling him. Then there was a time when we served together in ministry. And so we were in relationship like Paul and Barnabas. So we were peers. We were side by side with one another. And then there was a time where God moved me out of my home church to go and help him to start his church. And at that point, he became my pastor. So now our roles shifted. I was his Timothy in a sense, and he was my Paul, or he was in authority over me. Maybe we weren't in that same relationship dynamic of mentoring at that point, but I had to honor him. And we sat down one day, and we both agreed that I should call him pastor. Now, I had called him by his first name all of our relationships together, and at one point he had called me and given me a name of honor, but now I was calling him pastor. And it was for two reasons. One, because there had to be that respect and honor from my relationship to him, and secondly, for the ears of the people in our congregation. They had to see that he was the person that was in authority, that he was the person that I was submitting to. Let me tell you something. Submission is a very difficult word in our society, but it is a key word in kingdom principles. God is not Democratic or Republican. He doesn't set up his governmental system according to man's philosophies. He is kingdom minded, and we too must be kingdom minded. I hope that will help you to come to a greater understanding of what it is to honor and respect those that are in authority over you. Please visit my website, wallsofgrace.com, for more leadership tips. And I pray that someday we can connect with my instruction and my leadership seminars to help your team to grow as one and to truly be kingdom minded in the body of Christ.